It's Sunday, March 25th. I'm at Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas. I'm going on a hike. It's a hike up to the summit. The state park's putting it on, so I'm going to go along. Starts at 11. Come on along. Lots of people out here.
Eventually you have all these layers of sediment, and then it dries out, it hardens and compresses, and it turns into what kind of rock? What kind of rock is made up of layers of sediment? Yeah, this is limestone. So does everyone see a three-toed track? There's one right along the edge by here, there's two in the center. You all see those? That was made by Acrocanthosaurus. He's kind of like a T-Rex looking dinosaur.
Here's the crowd. We're all hiking. People talking.
And we were talking about
Say hi.
Hi.
There's Claire and Tammy. I met on the trail. Just happened to be out here at Dinosaur Valley State Park.
We'll have to connect it.
Just walk on by.
I did.
For a while we just thought they were just old junky posts, and we actually used it as our trail marker. You see the blue paint on there. But then one of the rangers did some research, and they realized that these were actually historical structures. This goes back to the time before this was even a state park. This area opened as a state park in 1970, so relatively recent. I mean, think about it. Before that, all of this area was just farm and ranch land if you're coming to Glen Rose. So you're coming to Glen Rose, you want to see dinosaur tracks. Well, there wasn't a state park, there weren't rangers to show dinosaur tracks. You'd have to go to the local farmer or rancher, maybe pay him a couple bucks or whatever it was back then. He might drive you down his truck or his Model T Ford or his tractor or whatever he had, and he'd take you down the riverbed and he'd show you the dinosaur tracks.
I want to put my
Steps. Somebody came along and put rock steps in. Nice. Look at that view from up here. We're not even at the top yet.
We'll catch up with them. You mind getting a picture of me with that in the background?
We're halfway there, she says. Way over yonder in the distance is the TheDanVan. Let's see if I can pull it up here. There she is. So we hiked across the river down there. Across this river, which bends on around. Up a path. And here we are at the halfway point. Wonder where he's pushing that to. He's busy at it. Hear that wind roar. That's where we came. There's the TheDanVan sticking out. Beautiful. We're still not at the top. Look at this view. Photo op. Made it to the top. You can hear the wind and all. Okay, the hike is over to the top. A bunch of people just went back. I'm going on forward. There's some old falls here, falls that only run, I guess, whenever the it rains. They said that it's pretty dry, but I thought I'd go down and check them out. What the heck? Everybody else has gone their different ways, so I'm alone. Just me. Nobody behind me. So here we go. Going to what I term the dead falls, because everybody says that it only works, or there's only falls there after a rain. It hasn't rained in a week or so, so onward we go. Still hiking towards the falls. Okay, arriving at the dead falls. That's really just the falls. Yep, not enough water. There is some moisture here, but not enough. Got some water back there. Just not enough to get up over and go down the falls. Fall over the edge here. Pretty neat if it was. It was flowing. We just, I guess, all roll down on each side. Funnel here. Come on down and go over. I thought it was pretty interesting. I was asking the ranger about it. She was telling us that they're taking this off the map this year because so many people have hiked out here, walk right past this place, don't realize that this was the falls, and then they go up into these unofficial trails and get lost, and then call the ranger station. They have to come get them out, help them get out of here. It's pretty thick up in there. There is a little path, and I guess if people keep going on this little path, it's just going to get beat down. So it's not on any of the new maps. It's all on the old maps if you want to find this place. I did go down that trail a little bit further, looking for a view of these falls from the other side. Right there, there is where I was standing, and these are the falls coming down. That's where the water would go down, and it would hit the bottom down there. But the falls are dead. No water. But it would look nice. One of the nice little things I learned on this hike was also Glen Rose was known as the moonshine capital of Texas during Prohibition. They had a lot of spring water there, they still do, and so that gave them the good water that they needed. They also had wood to burn. The woods provided a hiding spot, and there's cypress trees that have little juniper berries on them, and when they put that in with the moonshine, it gives it a flavor of gin, so they can make gin. And then their close proximity to the Metroplex gave them a great selling market. So during Prohibition, Glen Rose was known as the moonshine capital of Texas.
What's our leg thing going?
Yeah, our leg thing going is, we'll start this way.
Okay.
Ring.
Left leg?
There you go. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay, let's do it again.
All right, ready? Do we want bells with this or just?
I'm not bouncing. Okay, ready? Okay. Ring our bell. Ring our bell.
That's good enough.
That's greatness.
That's silly and I love it.